Today's the day. I'm so excited. I know I've been talking about having exciting news and something I've been working on. And those of you who watched Moon Magic probably already have a good idea. I know I've connected on the phone with a few of you already about it. But today is like the official open cart of my group program. And I'm really excited. And I wish I had a name to say right now, but it's like naming a child. Like, it's so hard. I haven't come up with a name yet as of today. So while I'm filming this, hopefully when I share this in the group tomorrow morning, the program will have a name. But basically the idea is going from surviving your life to thriving in your life and falling back in love with your life, falling in love with yourself, rediscovering who you are, developing your confidence in yourself and in your decisions. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it. Basically, I will be guiding 6 to 8 women through my healing process. And so I feel like I'm the expert there. I have tons of tools. I've developed so many things along the way in my own journey. And I'm really feeling called. I mean, obviously I've been called to help people and to share them. But this group class is something that has really been kind of like building up for a few months. I like felt the call to do it in my heart back in like October, November sometime. And it's just sort of been brewing. And I'm so excited that it's finally here. Like, I feel like a nerd. I'm so pumped about it. And so, really, this class is for anybody who is just tired of being unhappy and tired of feeling emotionally overwhelmed all the time. You're really wanting to reconnect with your spouse, or you want to feel like a better mom, or, God, there's so many things, all the things we struggle with, like body image stuff. If you're ready to stop fighting with your body and to start feeling good about yourself, if you're ready to stop fighting that inner mean girl, that like awful inner voice that tells you you're terrible all day, every day. If you want to feel more connected in your relationships, you want to enjoy your life again. Like, you want to do fun things again. You want to spend time with your spouse, and like, you're just so damn tired, like all the time. And so even if you wanted those things right now, like, you feel like they're just totally impossible. Like, you've tried the things, right? Like, you've read the self-help books, you've done the yoga, you have done the diets, you've tried to work in your relationship, and you just feel like nothing is ever going to work, and you don't know which way is up from here. You know, how do I get out of this? How do I experience more joy in my life? How do I experience closer relationships? Like, what do I need to fix to be happier? And how do I find that? And so, spoiler alert, you don't have to fix anything. This is not a program that's going to teach you how to be different. You know, I mean, yes, things will be different. You will learn new ways of coping with conflict and stress and overwhelm, and new ways of dealing with emotions, but it's not going to be about incorporating like a workout schedule. I mean, unless that's something that feels good to you. Like, it's going to be totally tailored to you and what you need, and getting you used to listening to that little inner voice inside rather than the mean girl, and reconnecting to your path and to your passion and your joy, so that you can connect with yourself from a place of wholeness. Then you can connect with other people. You can create a stable foundation within you and a sense of wholeness within you, so that you're free to show up with other people and fully experience your life again and fully experience your connections again. And the best part is that no one else in your life has to change. Because isn't that one of the most overwhelming things when, well, if only he would blah, 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 our relationship could be better. Or if only my mother-in-law would stop blah, 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 then I could feel like a better parent. Or if only fill in the blanks, then I can fill in the blanks. And so once you lose that aspect of it, like, yeah, it's a little scary because then it puts the ball in your court. But it's so liberating because the ball is in your court. You have the opportunity to shift the way you're experiencing your life without anything outside of it changing. And that is super powerful. Knowing that, like, you will have the tools to deal with relationship problems and conflict and stress and emotions and pain in a way that feels good to you and in a way that's empowering, that makes you wake up in the morning and feel like you can get through your days. You're not going to wake up and be like, oh my God, another one of these days. Like, you feel like you're on repeat and you're like, I've seen this day 100 times and like, I just can't do it anymore. I cannot keep living this way. And so by committing to the 6 weeks and really diving in and learning all these tools, you won't have to. You'll be able to live in a new way. And yeah, there are days when I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, another one. How the hell am I going to get through this day? There are days where I feel totally unsupported, unsafe, overwhelmed, stressed, anxious. I feel like a horrible mother. There are days where I question, like, the time I put into this business versus time that could be spent with Gus. Like, believe me, I'm still feeling all the feels. There are still, like, horrible, crazy fights that go on between Zach and I. Like, my husband, or we've been separated over a year. I don't know what to call him. So, it's not that my life is prettier or easier. My life has actually gotten a lot more difficult. But the way I experience it is totally different. It's so empowering, and it brings me so much more peace and ease and joy and confidence. And yeah, like, there's still bad days. There's still days that I want to totally lose it with Gus, and days that I do lose it with Gus because it's just too much and I'm overwhelmed. But now I have the tools to drop in and handle it. And I'm not stuck in this feeling place of like, what the fuck am I going to do about my life? Like, I don't go to that space anymore. I've learned to recognize it. And so over these next 6 weeks, you will too. You'll learn how to observe these things as they go on. You'll get to, like, really know yourself and your patterns. You'll start to learn about energy, your personal energy, the personal energy of people around you, and the patterns that come with that. And you'll just be able to start observing yourself and others and your reactions to things, and really dive in and get to know you, get to know how you feel about things and what you like, what you don't like, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel bad. What causes you to lash out and what causes you to open your heart up a little more. You're going to really get to know yourself in a very intimate way, which can be scary at times, but you will have my support through this whole process. And you will also have the support of the other women who are in the same boat as you. And so that is, like, the number one step. That is the most valuable thing. That is what changed my world. And then that kind of helps to free you from the emotions a little bit. Like, when you can see the energetic pattern rather than just the conflict or just the drama or just the outcome of the pattern, then you're kind of free to work with it. Like, you can fully see it so that you can do something with it rather than just sitting in the middle of it and letting it take over your life and your days. And so that's going to be one of our really big things. And then we'll learn to tune in to your intuition. So you can learn to be able to, you'll learn what you need and you'll know how to step forward, to move forward. You'll be confident in your next steps because you'll know it's coming from this place within that you can totally trust. You'll develop some serious trust in that inner voice. And then we're also going to, sorry. Let me check my notes. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting something important. I don't think I am. Yeah, that's what we'll be learning. And so the way this course is going to work is that we will have 6 weeks together. We'll kick things off with a bonus little video about setting intentions so that we can set our intentions for the program. And then I'll also share a energy balancing meditation so that you can use it at any time to kind of clear and balance your energy anytime that there's resistance coming up or you're having some lessons thrown your way. It'll be a good resource to turn to anytime you need it during the program and also anytime after. And all of these lessons, so then we'll have 6 lessons. We'll have one a week, and they'll be about 30 to 45 minutes. Some of the topics I may get a little carried away. We may go closer to an hour on those, but they're all recorded. You'll get them sent straight to your inbox along with a PDF worksheet to work through with journaling prompts and just guiding you through the work. And then every 2 weeks, we will have a live call where we'll spend about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes just kind of checking in, seeing where you are, connecting, and getting some support. And then we will also have a private Facebook group. So in this private Facebook group, that is where I will be available to you always, 24/7. You can tag me in your posts to make sure I get them. But that is where you can connect with some other like-minded women. You can receive support. You can ask your questions. That is going to be a hugely valuable tool along this process of having that support. Oh, and we're going to actually start things off with a 90-minute intensive. So you and I will spend an hour and a half just really diving in and looking at who you are and what you need and how to get you the results that you want. So we will really dive in and personalize this next 6 weeks for you and create a personal roadmap through this program so that you can really start off feeling totally empowered and prepared and just get some of that insight into, who am I? What do I need? What do I desire? And then we will also have, let's see. Okay, yeah, so for the first 4 ladies who sign up, you'll also receive a free energy clearing. So that will be an amazing way to start this journey off, just clear and fresh, loosening up and releasing blocks that are keeping you from getting to where you want to be. But yeah, I'm super excited. The early bird price is less than $10 a day. It's $3.97. That's basically a latte and a pastry with a friend. And if you can look at this as daily coffee dates with your soul, it just even just saying it makes me so excited. Imagine what would come out of that. Imagine a friendship. If you and your friend committed to daily coffee dates, to just sit down and spend 30 minutes together and, have a pastry, have some coffee, and just chat. Imagine how different that relationship would be at the end of 6 weeks. That is what you would be investing in for yourself. That is the most valuable thing you can do in your life. And so I'm excited to see where that brings the 6 to 8 ladies who sign up for this program. I'm really, really excited to watch the transformation. And that early bird price actually ends at the end of January. So it's through January 31st at midnight. I mean, I'm not really going to be a stickler for up to the hour. I know we're all in different time zones and stuff. So when I wake up on February 1st, anyone who signs up after that time, it'll go up to $4.50. So if you're thinking about doing this and your soul is yes, if your heart's kind of opening up a little, or you're a little excited, or you're feeling some butterflies in your stomach, you're just feeling your energy start to move, that's probably your soul's way of saying me, yes, let's do this. So if you feel that, but you're not 100% yet, you want to know a little more, you want to sit with it, feel free to reach out. We can always set up a free 30-minute call to just see if this program's right for you, and answer any of your questions. But yeah, I'm so excited. You're going to be hearing a lot more about this in the group over the next few weeks. And I'm already really excited for the ladies who are saying yes to this. When you say yes to your soul in such a big way, it's unbelievable the things that will shift and the things that you will learn and gain and embody. I don't know. I'm really excited to see where this goes. But again, if you have any questions, you can comment in the group, you can message me, you can email me, we can set up a call and we can chat. Sending you all so much love.